Greetings students. Today we are going to start tier 2 of your computer class. This is unit A and the name of the chapter is network topologies. Now I have divided this chapter into 4 parts and this video includes the first part of those 4 parts of the first chapter. This is for class 6. The subject is computers. I am Sibasis Sandilya and I welcome you to today's class. So, today's topic of discussion is network topology. In this chapter, we will learn what a topology means, what are the different types of network topologies, how are they classified, and we will go in details of each topology. We will learn about the advantages and disadvantages of each topology. So at the starting of the chapter, let us understand what network topology is. Topology refers to the arrangement of computers on a network. By this point, you have already understood that when a few computers are connected together using a wire or using some unwired network, that is Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, those computers are said to be in a network. Now, how those computers are arranged in that network, that arrangement is the topology of those computers. Now, it defines the way in which different nodes are placed and linked together on a network. Now, nodes means computers, okay? Topology defines how different computers are placed and linked together on the network. In your previous classes, you have learned a little bit about networking, like the LAN, MAN, WAN, the different type of networks. Now, we will learn about the different types of arrangement, how those computers are connected together in a network. The third point, it describes how data is transferred from one computer to the another. So basically, when you transfer a movie or a picture or any file from one computer to another using Bluetooth, Wi-Fi or a wired network, how those data are transferred, that is also defined by the topology or the arrangement of the computers. At this point, you might feel a little bit of confusion because this concept is very new. The words are very new. Topology, that's a new word for you. But let me assure you, once we get into the chapter, as I already told you that I have divided the chapter into 4 parts. This is only the first part. By the ending of the third part of the chapter, you will get a very clear picture about what topology is, how computers are connected together, and then you will feel that this chapter is very easy. For the time being, just be patient and let's move along. So, this is a tabular form of the types of topology. Basically, there are 6 different types of topology in a network. They are the bus topology, star topology, ring topology, mesh topology, tree topology, and a hybrid topology. Now again I am telling you, don't get confused because these are new names. Once you study each and every topology in details, these things will get very easy, okay? Now, here's a trick to remember the things. The topologies actually represent the word in the name itself. That means the ring topology is actually like a ring, the star topology actually looks like a star, and so on. You will get to understand this once we start studying each topology in details, okay? Don't worry, for the time being, just remember the names. The different types of topology are the bus, star, ring, mesh, tree and hybrid. Again, on the basis of physicality, network topology are divided into two types: the physical topology and the logical topology. In the physical topology, it describes the physical layout of the network, especially the locations of the computer and how the cable connects them. So in physical topology, we just define how long the cable will be, where the computer will be connected in the cable, and that computer will be connected to how many computers. All those things physically are defined in the physical topology. The next type of topology is the logical topology. It describes the way in which data passes through the network from one device to the next. So the basic difference between the physical and logical is, in physical, how and where the computers will be set up, how the connections will be made, those are decided. And in logical topology, how the data is passed from one computer to another, that is defined. These two terms are also very important from examination point of view. Please remember this and also remember the definitions. Let's move on to the next part. So here are two questions. Number one, what is meant by topology? And number two, name the different type of topology network topologies. So now at this point, what I want you to do is pause the video, write the answers by yourself. Okay, don't rewind the video. Till now, whatever you have learned, if you make mistake, don't worry, I will show you the answers. Whatever you understood about topology, write down the answer, and the names of the topology that we have just discussed. In the diagram, there was a tabular form of diagram, no? In that there were some names. Write those names. If you don't get all of those correctly, then also it is okay. I will show you the answers. Pause the video for 5 minutes and try to answer these questions yourself. Now I am showing you the answers. So what is meant by topology? I know you have used your own words. The answer will not be exactly same as what I am showing you here, but note down this answer. In exam, this will be the correct answer. Okay, so topology refers to the arrangement of computers on a network. This is the simplest answer. No need to write anything complicated. If in exam it comes what is meant by topology, you write the simplest definition. That will be enough for me. Now name the different type of network topology. There were 6 topologies: bus, star, ring, mesh, tree and hybrid topology. Even if you didn't get all of this correctly, still note down the answers. Pause the video if required and note down the answers. Now let us move on. So the first type of topology was the bus topology. Let us discuss in details what the bus topology is. In a bus topology, computers are connected to a central cable called the bus. So let us think about a bus. Okay, in simple language, I am explaining you in simplest way that is possible. Think about a bus. Now look at the bus from above. Say the bus is on the ground, you are above on a building, and from the terrace of the building you are looking at the bus below. So that bus will look like a piece of cable. That means a piece of wire. Now take out one wire each out of each window of the bus. There are several windows on the right hand side. There are several windows on the left hand side. Now take out wires, one wire each out of each window, and connect one computer to each of the wire. That is basically the bus topology. Now let us get into what is in the book. Okay, in a bus topology, computers are connected to a central cable called the bus. The bus or the cable is hence the backbone of the network. So in that bus, the backbone of the network, the other computers will be connected. In this topology, data travels in both directions. Okay, now let us move on and look at the diagram, how it looks like. Okay, so this is the diagram of the bus topology. The pink thick line in the middle, that is the main bus, that is the main cable, that is the backbone cable, and the other computers are connected to it. Pause the video, draw the diagram, practice the diagram several times. This is important for your exam. Okay, and the diagrams of all the other topologies that we will be discussing in our subsequent classes, those are also important. So pause the video, draw the diagram, keep notes. Now let us discuss some advantages of the bus topology. Number one, it is very easy to set up. You just need a big cable and connect computers to it. Number two, a computer or peripheral can be easily connected to a bus. Number three, if any node of the network fails, it doesn't affect the entire network. So if a lot of computers are connected to one big cable, if one of the computer fails, then the network doesn't get disrupted. The other computers can connect to one another. And the fourth advantage is it requires less cabling than the star topology. Now to understand this, you have to wait till the next class, the next period, when we will discuss the star topology. Then you will clearly see that in the star topology a lot of cabling is required, and in bus topology a very less amount of cable is required. So these are the four advantages. Pause the video, note down the advantages. These are also important. Okay, now let us discuss about some of the disadvantages of the bus topology. Number one, if there is a fault in the main cable or the backbone cable, the entire network may shut down. Yes, if one computer fails, the network is not disturbed. But if the main cable fails, then the whole network is disrupted. Number two, in this topology, it can perform well only for a limited number of nodes. So you cannot go on adding thousands and thousands of computers in a single cable. This topology is applicable only for a very few number of computers. The third disadvantage. In this topology, it gets difficult to identify the problem if the entire network shut down. So, if the main cable fails, the entire network shut down. If the entire network shut down, it is very difficult for us to find out where the problem is occurring, where the cable has failed or in which node the problem is occurring. So pause the video, note down the disadvantage also. And let me remind you, throughout this chapter, in all the 4 videos, we will discuss different topologies. Note down the definition, diagram, advantage, disadvantage of each topology. Everything is important. Okay. Moving on, here is a question: what is meant by bus topology? Pause the video, try to write down the answer yourself. Whatever you understood, write in your own words. I will give you the answer. Pause the video for 3 minutes. Till now, whatever you have understood, write down. Now, let us move on to the answer. So, bus topology is a network topology where computers are connected to a central cable called the bus. In this topology, data travels in both directions. So, note down this answer. This is important, as I already have told you that name of all the topologies, their definitions, diagrams, advantages and disadvantages are very important. So note down everything, okay? So this brings us to the end of today's class. I hope everyone enjoyed. In this class, we discussed what are topologies, what are the different topologies based on the physicality, that is the physical and the logical topology, the names of 6 different topologies, the star, mesh, all those things, and we discussed in details about the bus topology. In our next class, we are going to discuss about the star and the ring topology. At this point, I would like to remind you, please note, revise carefully several times. Whatever is taught to you, try to revise it again and again. And start revising from today itself, from the first period itself. Don't keep your work pending till the last date or till the day when the exam date is announced. Don't wait for the exam to approach to start studying. Start studying from today itself. With this note, I thank you for being so patient. This is Sivashish Sandilya signing out. Thank you everyone.